Selling your soul to a dark entity in exchange for earthly desires is one of the oldest tropes in horror. But watch what happens when you take that brooding European Gothic premise and drop it squarely into 1980s Indian cinema. In the 1982 film Pyasa Shaitan, a man named Saman Singh makes a pact with a dark entity to attain Amar Yavan, eternal youth. To maintain this immortal vitality, he has to pay a gruesome toll, the sacrifice of exactly 7 virgin girls. On paper, this reads like a grim psychological thriller. On screen, the film delivers a completely unhinged viewing experience. Instead of building a consistently dreadful atmosphere, the film's demonic sacrifices are violently interrupted by bumbling comedic side characters and spontaneous musical numbers. This tonal whiplash is a product of the masala genre. This 1980s Bollywood formula required every movie to provide action, romance, comedy, and family drama simultaneously. This creates a structural puzzle. How do you balance a narrative about ritual human sacrifice with a catchy monsoon rain dance? The answer lies in the highly specific, bizarre rules governing the film's monster. The film defines its antagonist as an entity composed of havas, raw, insatiable lust. Because the demon lacks a physical form, it has to use Saman Singh as a proxy to fulfill its worldly appetites. If Saman fails to deliver a victim or tries to disobey, the entity instantly strips away his youth, trapping him back inside his elderly, dying body. Saman Singh is entirely trapped. He plays the role of the terrifying slasher to his victims, but he is actually a desperate slave to his master. Because Saman is forced to constantly hunt, he doesn't skulk in the shadows. He operates out in the open, using standard Bollywood romantic tropes to approach his targets. He begins by targeting a Hindu girl named Roopmati, infiltrating her life through her family's temple. Next, he stalks a Christian girl, Almeida, cornering her near an abandoned religious site. Then he targets a Muslim household, disrupting Nafisa's arranged marriage. He inserts himself into these tight-knit communities, manipulating local customs to isolate his prey. This hunting strategy forces aggressive family drama tropes, like protecting honor and negotiating dowries, straight into the middle of a horror plot. And because the film has to hit every demographic requirement, a demonic threat in one scene immediately cuts to a vibrant, synchronized monsoon dance sequence in the next. By having the villain romance his way through different religious communities, the film cycles rapidly through every major cinematic genre of the decade. But this strategy introduces a fatal flaw in the demon's plan. By pretending to romance these women, the proxy starts catching genuine feelings. The demon demands a cold-blooded sacrifice, but Saman Singh is suddenly overwhelmed by Sachi Mahabbat, true love, for his victim, Almeida. Saman's decision to prioritize human emotion over his ritual obligations effectively severs his dark lifeline, as his true love acts as a direct breach of the demonic contract. Saman Singh's diverse hunting strategy backfires spectacularly in the film's climax. By attacking Hindu, Muslim, and Christian girls, he effectively forces their separate families to band together into an unstoppable, unified mob. The monster is not defeated by a lone priest reciting ancient texts. Instead, he is obliterated by simultaneous multi-faith prayers calling down divine wrath. The film weaponizes traditional deities, using the collective power of these communities to deliver the ultimate horror movie kill. While it functions on the surface as a low-budget slasher, the internal logic of Pyasa Shaitan relies entirely on communal cohesion. The film translates the Western Faustian trope into a story where supernatural evil falls to the combined weight of multi-faith solidarity.